Matinee baseball from Bronx. Today, it's the home opener for this new season. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting nine. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? He is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And A great start to the game as he's in with a leadoff triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days.
Tough pitches, you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. Squared that one up just a little late. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rays strand just the one. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. Settling in now, Brad Miller. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. 9 base hits in 22 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting sixth,
into the box, Wilson Ramos. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April. Entering play with an average down in the 220s. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging out pretty good.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Steven Souza, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, number 20, Steven Souza.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza head-to-head against Michael Pineda, and even 10 hits in 23 at-bats. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe this is the catalyst to get things going for them and pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single for them early in the game.
Right over the middle, knee high. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. And that ends the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Rays 1 and the Yankees 0. Here's Starlin Castro. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1.
Batting 5th, first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, a 3-for-7 line. He's also hit 3 home runs. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it. Longoria makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings. misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit hard down the line. Diving is Headley, but Chase comes up empty. It's a fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second, and he'll pull into second with one away. Digging in for his second at bat, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Castro onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa. They lead it 1-0. Matt Holliday standing in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first in time, one away. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Here's Chase Headley, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Tapped out in front of home. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
That's an infield single on a swinging bunt. That is a thing of beauty. And not only did it land the right place, the catcher had to field it and make the play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A runner on first with 2 away. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in once again, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground near home, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And Castro will put this one away for out number 2.
First baseman, number 7, Logan Morrison.
Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Steven Souza. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Ramos gathers it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And this is knocked down over there. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swing bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Here's Starlin Castro. He popped out in his first trip. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one to build on right there.
Greg Bird.
In now, Greg. Yanks leave 1. They're on the short end of a foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Headley will get this one in for round number 2.
The batter, number 5.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Duffy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Line towards center field.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Rays strand just the one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Didi Gregorius. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit. Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Matt Holliday. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Ready on 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third, taken in by Longoria. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
For the Yankees. Third
Here's
baseman.
Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Odorizzi gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, what a stop on the slide to first in time. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. 5 innings complete. The Rays lead it 1-0. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulling back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
A lot of hits up the middle. Nice line drive. He just stayed with it and took it right back where it came
Number
from.
13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you don't
First
see that
baseman,
very
number
often.
7.
Great execution. Got
Logan
the cutter and just
Morrison.
stayed on it and drove it the opposite way.
Into the box, Logan Morrison. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Steven Souza. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Leading off the inning, Jacoby Ellsbury, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 3-1 now.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
To short. To his right, Duffy. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
In now, Brett Gardner. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. 1-2, here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in and looking for more, Starlin Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 2-1 on its way. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Line drive to center field. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he crashes in with a base hit. And he's safe.
Well, that 2 RBI base hit is some big runs right there. In the middle innings, those are critical because now, as you move forward, you get to the best part of your bullpen is you set it up to shut the game down. Maybe they'll add more runs, but if not, you're set up pretty good.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Brad Boxberger trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Matt Holliday will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 3-1. Ready once again, Ricky Weeks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And Weeks a little impatient there as this ball's pulled foul over the left side and out of play. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ellsbury going back on it at the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Got to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. And he puts it on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Duffy. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready for another chance, Corey Dickerson. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the inning. Here's Chase Headley, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Little soft liner right there, dropping in the outfield. They didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
Stepping in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Hit down the line at first. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And this is fouled at the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that. So stepping in, Brad Miller, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. A little bouncer. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Well, it wasn't anything special on that single, but he'll take it. An infield base hit, but to me, it's more the situation. The game's close and it's late, and he did anything he can to get on base. Way to put the ball in play.
Brian Mitchell takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another one sent foul. Once again a 3-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gardner will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman Logan
He's set.
Morrison.
Here's the 3-1. Out of play off to the right. Full count. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And he struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Ricky Weeks. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Softly hit out toward short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Tim Beckham will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Tommy Hunter will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Duffy takes it in, and he's set down, one away.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He'll try it again. 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they was talking about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a run and some hope. Let's see how the 9th inning plays out.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2 to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go into the second deck and gone.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 13, second baseman,
So coming to the plate, Brad Miller. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That one's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
the catcher, number 40.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Wilson Ramos. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 20.
So digging in now, Steven Souza. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Didi Gregorius. On the run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. So gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
At the plate, Matt Holliday. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied at 3-3. At the plate, Ricky Weeks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Striding into the box, Matt Duffy. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. So 1-0. Corey Rasmus comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Rasmus.
Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. And this is swung on and missed as Headley is a strikeout victim here, 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Weeks is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Weeks is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. High in the air out to center field. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
The third baseman, number 3.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brad Miller. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they have taken the lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done. Only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Alex Colomé takes the mound in a save situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Here's big Aaron Judge. In the past against Alex Colomé, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiermaier looks up, and as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya!
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batter number 14, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that misses 2-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And it misses 3-1 now. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Backhanded in time to first, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 33, Greg.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's a swing and another. chance out there at second. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. On to inning number 12 we go, and we are tied 4-4. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Ready on 1 and 2. Misses, ball 2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3 and 2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The next 3-2. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Striding in once again, Ricky Weeks. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Ellsbury comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder.
Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2 and 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for Tampa. Still all square at 4 apiece. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Duffy is there for it. 1 away.
The batter, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Ready once again, Matt Holliday. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Ready for another chance? Chase Headley. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Duffy ranges to his left. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied at 4. Ready for another shot now, Matt Duffy. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Corey Dickerson is on deck. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Corey Dickerson will stand in yet again, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 9 as this was the big blow, a 2-run shot that helped get us to this point here in the extra frames. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
The third baseman, number 3.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's another 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Down in order go the Rays. This game's all tied at 4. Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Duffy backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Rick Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's just 1 for 13. He also has 1 home run. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Here it is on 3-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Still all square at 4 apiece. Stepping into the box, Brad Miller. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Now another 1-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Grounded to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
First baseman,
Digging in,
number 1.
Tim Beckham.
Tim
1 for 2 on
Beckham.
his line so far in the game. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Headley's got it Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 4. Danny Farquhar is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Danny Farquhar.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit down the third baseline. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Standing in, Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Set to deal on 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Greg Bird dribbled to the right side. On to first, and we're headed for a 15th as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. This game's all tied at 4. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Adam Warren gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Adam Warren.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled back. Another payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 3-2 one more time. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8, Ricky Weeks.
Into the box, Ricky Weeks. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He went down on strikes last time up. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Stays alive here as this is foul off to the right. He'll try again, 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 4-4. So Striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. No problem here, one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. 0-2, here it comes. Weekly hit to third. Longoria barehands it. It's there. He got him. Here's Chase Headley. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 1-1. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Ready for another shot now, Matt Duffy. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 3-1. Here it is. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Ready once again, Evan Longoria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot for Evan Longoria. First home run of the campaign for him, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Standing in now, Brad Miller. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Castro has got it, and the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 4. Leading off the inning, Jacoby Ellsbury, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now that's popped up, and this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Rays with a big 17-hit attack. Danny Farquhar claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. CC Sabathia will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it
third. Third baseman
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Longoria.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a ball pop. Foul to the right side, out of play. Here's Sabathia on 1 and 2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays strand just the one. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. We'll be right back on MLB Network. Matt Andriese, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ballgame. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's through for a hit.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Miller backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Souza is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Still no score. Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. 2-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls.
Miller.
At the plate, Brad Miller. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
The right fielder, number 20.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
First baseman, number 7.
Digging in now, Logan Morrison. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
So striding in, Ricky Weeks. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. In the air now out to right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7. Designated hitter.
Matt Holliday standing in now, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Little dribbler down the line. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking at fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, now you got 2 runners on with 1 out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You got to get the good guys early before he settles in.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes.
The catcher,
ready for another chance. Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Again, he sends it out of play. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Chase Headley, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, Matt, that's a 6th game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
Ready with the 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way to third. Taken in by Longoria. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left side. One there. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Brad Miller. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s, 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. And he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone, a home run.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Into the box, Logan Morrison. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Swing hard liner to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in to try it again. Ricky Weeks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Rays are able to knot things up on the sole. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duffy ranging into the outfield. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 3-0. Down the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1. And he's safe.
He's safe.
So coming to the plate, Matt Holliday. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
1-2. Here it comes. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. CC ready with the 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full. 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 3-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Line hard. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again.
This is turning into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
And now a pitch on the way.
Duffy.
This pitch is popped up, calling for it. Bird, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 3.
Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Hit hard but foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Oh, that grounder got him. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the left fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos skied into straightaway right. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the two-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the Bronx. It's now 3-1 Tampa. Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out.
First baseman number 33.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Greg Bird. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder number 11.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a high pop-up. Longoria is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go the Bombers. Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Misses, ball 2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
In now, Steven Souza. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
What he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And Headley will look this one in for round number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Matt.
Ready for
Duffy.
Another shot now, Matt Duffy. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here comes the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Weeks rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But they strike. Here's big Aaron Judge. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Catcher, Gary.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the ship. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get 1 man on and you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Ready to take his hacks again, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. 6 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe 1 more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
And that's in there, base hit. In with it quickly is Gardner, however, and that holds the runner at third. Well, I'm excited to see the data on that base hit because it was screaming off the bat. And Showtrack tells us that the ball came off the bat at 117 miles an hour. One of the more impressive numbers you'll ever see. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Ready once again, Ricky Weeks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-1 ball game. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, you're not going to do it every day. That single right there, that's okay. It makes him 1 for 5. He contributed a little bit, but they really didn't need him today. It's been a nice team effort.
Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, the RBI base hit there. I think it's clear they left him in there a hit or 2 long. He's been laboring in the inning, and we were just talking about how he looked a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Rays lead it 10-1. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Souza racing back, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting, designated
Matt Holliday standing in now. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, let me explain to you why they held him up. I mean, you get the runner on second base, you get the base hit, but when you're down by as much as they are, you can't force another out right there in that situation.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Adam Warren comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Steven Souza will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.